I just found a question on matrices. Express 5x plus 6y is equals 20 and 3x plus 4y equals 17 as a matrix, and so otherwise find the values of x and y. These two equations, we are going to express them first as a matrix. So we shall have 5, 3, 6, 4, x, y is equals 25, 17. So we have already expressed our equation as a matrix form, and that one gives you a mark. Just doing like that, but not all the time. It will depend. Now, for us to use matrix to solve this equation, the first step is to find the determinant, which is we take the element in the main diagonal, the product, and this one. So we shall have 5 times 4, 20, minus 3 times 6, 18. So this one will give us 2. So we have that one. The next step, step number 2, we find the inverse of this matrix. So we know that inverse, we are going to have the half, because the determinant is 2, 1 over 2, or 1 over determinant, times, for this element we interchange them, and for these other elements on the on the secondary diagonal we change the sign. So we have, instead of 5 here we have 4, instead of 4 here we have 5, and instead of 6, positive 6, we have negative 6. This one shall be negative 3. Right? Yep. So the inverse shall be, if you multiply by half, every element here will be multiplied by half. So we have 2, negative 3, negative 3 over 2, 5 over 2. So that is the inverse. Step number 3 is multiplying. So we multiply everything. So guys, what we are going to do, everything will be pre-multiplied by the inverse. So we have this one, 2, negative 3, negative 3 over 2, 5 over 2. We multiply by this one, so that we have 5, 6, 3, 4. Okay? Yes. It's this one is x, y. So we do the same on the other side of the equation. We pre-multiply by the inverse. 2, negative 3, negative 3 over 2, 5 over 2. So what do we have, guys? We have 25 over 17. And remember, these brackets are very important. When a matrix is multiplied by its inverse, we get identity matrix. That is the identity matrix that we are going to get. We multiply by x, y. So now in this parts, the other side of the equation, we shall multiply the first row with the column that we have in the second matrix. So we shall have 2 times 25, it's 50, plus negative 3 times 17. This one will give us negative 51. We are done with that row. product matrix. So we do the same with the second row. So we say negative 3 over 2 times 25. We shall have negative 3 times 25. We shall have negative, this one is 15,675 over 2. And then we had 5 over 2 times 17. Okay, 5 times 7 is 35. Carry 3, 5 times 1, 585 over 2. So we are going to add, when we add, what do we get, guys? 50 plus minus. So when we have two different signs, the outcome will be negative. So it's 50 minus 51. We shall have negative 1. Negative 75 over 2 plus 85 over 2. This is the same as, they have common denominator. So we shall have 2. Negative 75 plus 85, we shall have 10. So simplifying, we have 5. So what we should have here is that now when we multiply identity with the x over y, is like multiply x over y with 1, and it will remain. So it will remain. So we have negative 1. This one, after simplifying, is 5. And this implies that x is equals negative 1. Y is equals 5. And that is the answer, guys. So this step is usually very important. It makes you get an independent mark, B1. We call them B1. The determinants, sometimes we might assume you know that. The other step that you might get an answer, it might be awarded a mark, is this other part of finding the inverse. And the other most crucial part when you're dealing with the matrices is the pre-multiplication. And if there are no brackets, guys, there is no mark. This step is very important, pre-multiplication, because it is testing whether you know the knowledge of compatibility of the matrices. Okay, at this point, computation will be very simple, and you might find yourself now getting another mark over there. So it means that roughly this one can give you 1 mark, probably 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks. So approximately 4 marks. I want to wrap at that point, but if you're new here, please remember to subscribe, hit that notification button, share to as many people as possible, and see you in the next tutorial.